Hello and welcome to another video. I hope that you are all very well. Today I'd like to talk to you about the amber traffic light. In other words, the yellow traffic light signal. What does it actually mean? Should we go through the amber or should we stop? However, before I go on any further, I just want to say a big thank you to all our current subscribers, because without you guys, this video today would not be possible. If you're watching this channel and you're not a subscriber, well, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button right now so that you do not miss out on our future videos. Well, let's get started. Before discussing the amber signal, understanding the sequence of the traffic lights is important. Now, if we start off with the color green, at all traffic lights and at pedestrian crossings, after green the color will change to amber. It'll be a steady amber on its own. After amber, the light will then change to red. After red, at all traffic lights and at most pedestrian crossings, the light will change from red to red and amber together. So you'll get both signals on, the red light and the amber light together, before changing to green. It's only at the Pelican crossing that we get the flashing amber after the red. So after the red, we get the flashing amber and then the green at a Pelican crossing. For today's video, we're going to be talking about the steady amber before it changes to red. So this color is green, then we get the steady amber, and that is the amber we're going to be talking about before it goes to red. Everybody knows that the red light means stop and the green light means go. But if we were to ask them, what does the amber traffic light mean? Or what does the yellow traffic light mean? Most people will say it means be prepared to stop. Now, let's just look at this in a bit more detail. Let's assume the light is green. Although we know, everybody knows it means go, we also know that it's not going to stay green forever and a day. The light will change, and we need to anticipate it to change, and therefore we must be prepared to stop. So it is the green light which means be prepared to stop, and not the amber light. The amber traffic light is a stop signal. It's not a signal asking us to think and decide, oh, can I quickly make it before the light changes red? The highway code states amber means stop at the stop line. You may go on only if the amber appears after you have crossed the stop line, or are so close to it that to pull up might cause an accident. So the big question is, how close is too close that you may cause an accident? Well, the highway code states that an alert driver traveling at 20 miles per hour in dry conditions will take at least 12 meters to bring the vehicle to a stop. That's approximately 3 car lengths. So if you're traveling at 20 miles an hour and you are less than 3 car lengths away from the traffic light, that would be too close to stop. In that case, you can go through the traffic light, because the chances of you stopping before the white stop line is 0. At 30 miles an hour, it would take the same driver at least 23 meters to bring the car to a stop. That's 6 car lengths. So in other words, if you are driving at 30 miles an hour and you are less than 6 car lengths away from the traffic light when it changes to amber, you can go through the light. Or should I say, you should go through the light, because the chances of you stopping before the white stop line is 0. The Charity Brake conducted research as to how quickly drivers can bring their vehicle to a stop at various speeds. At 30 miles per hour, the highway code stated that it takes a minimum of 23 meters to stop a vehicle. However, according to the study by Brake, it took the average driver 34 meters to bring the vehicle to a stop. That's almost an extra 3 car lengths. There seems to be a big difference between the highway code figures and those figures from the Brake research. One of the reasons for the difference is that the highway code has taken the ideal situation. They've put an alert driver in the seat, dry road conditions, new tires on the vehicle, and a good braking system. However, the Brake research has just taken the average driver and the average vehicle. The average driver who is not anticipating the lights to change. So what is the solution to this problem? Well, if you're going to look for the solution once you get to the amber light, you will not find it, because amber light is too late. We need to look for the solution at the green traffic lights, because we know that after green the color is going to be amber. We also know that it's going to take us at 30 miles an hour at least 6 car lengths to stop the vehicle. So I'm approaching these green traffic lights now and my speed is 30 miles an hour. So I've eased off the accelerator and now I've accelerated. So you want to ease off the accelerator about 9-10 car lengths prior to the lights, and once you get to less than 6 car lengths you need to accelerate, because the chances of stopping are 0. So at 30 miles an hour, the stopping distance, the overall stopping distance is 6 car lengths, and 40 miles an hour, the overall stopping distance is 9 car lengths. So if you've got a space of less than that, you need to accelerate. So we're approaching green traffic lights in the distance, and once again I'm off the accelerator now and accelerate through the lights. By me coming off the accelerator slightly, I'm only reducing my speed from 30 to about 29 miles per hour. But that 1 mile per hour not just slows me down by 1 mile per hour, but it mentally prepares me to stop. My foot, I can even cover the brake if someone is very close behind me. So if I've seen that the driver is very close behind me, the green lights have been green for a long time, I know they're going to change, and the last thing I want to do is slam the brakes on suddenly with that driver coming close behind, and I definitely don't want to risk going through. At the moment I'm on a 40 mile per hour road, and my speed is 40 miles per hour. I've got green traffic lights in the distance, and I'm going to ease off the accelerator about now, and it's just rolling along and back on the gas. So I was fully prepared to stop. So if something happened, if the lights changed, I could have easily stopped in time, and more importantly, under full control. Well, unfortunately, that brings the video to a conclusion. I hope that you benefited from this video. If you have, then please give it a thumbs up, and please also consider sharing it with somebody that may benefit from it. Thank you for your time. Take care. Bye-bye.